Many sites displayed are for educational purposes only. We do not have a working or personal relationship with these businesses. They are just examples. They are just examples. This video is going to cover the topic of hyperlocal content. This is content that has the goal of being a local resource and sharing valuable information that is specific to the local community. Why create hyperlocal content? Hyperlocal content is tailored to the specific needs, interests, and characteristics of a local audience. For multi-location businesses, this means creating content that resonates with a local community's culture, events, news, and issues. This type of content is more likely to engage local users and is seen as highly relevant by search engines for local search queries. For multi-location businesses, creating unique hyperlocal content for each location's web page or social media ensures that each location is accurately represented and optimized for its specific local audience. Provides additional internal linking opportunities. By linking hyperlocal content to specific location pages, you reinforce the geographical relevance of these pages to search engines. This helps in ranking for location-based queries, a key factor in local SEO, especially for businesses with multiple locations. Links from high-quality, hyperlocal content can improve the authority of your location pages. Search engines view these links as a sign of the page's relevance and usefulness, potentially boosting its ranking in search results. Improve local rankings. Hyperlocal content is highly targeted to specific local areas or communities. This means it's naturally aligned with the queries people in those areas are entering. By answering these local queries, your content signals its relevance to search engines, thus improving your local rankings. Hyperlocal content allows you to optimize for specific local keywords and phrases that are less competitive but highly relevant to your target audience. Including these in your content, meta titles, descriptions, and headings can boost your visibility for local searches. Competitive edge for topic. Hyperlocal content addresses the specific needs, interests, and concerns of a very localized audience. This targeted approach can be more effective than broader strategies as it directly appeals to a specific segment of the market, potentially capturing their attention more effectively than competitors who use a more generalized approach. When to create hyper-local content. Create solid core pages first. I highly recommend that you make sure that you have exhausted your optimization opportunities on existing services and location pages first. Your key service pages should already have optimized content, existing internal links, quality page titles and headings, and schema implemented first. Before creating new content, we should always optimize what we have to the best of our ability. Hyperlocal checklist. Location specific topic. If the content can be written about any city in the country, then it is not location specific. It is generic. While content like this does rank at times for established websites or for low competition cities, it is not a good long term strategy. Any content that falls under this category could easily be overtaken by a competitor who put a little more effort into the content. Our goal isn't just to make content, it's to create resources that visitors will want to share and appeals to that specific local audience. Service related topic. There needs to be a relationship between your topic, location, and service. Best tacos in Houston is not a logical topic choice for a roofer in Houston. A better topic would be what to do if your roof is damaged in a Houston hailstorm. You would be surprised by how many websites have blog posts that do not meet this criteria. We are not focused on finding local keywords with the most search volume. Our goal is to write about the topic with a local spin, not to just talk about the city alone. Interesting data points. While a story or informational content is nice, it can easily be copied and produced by anyone else or an AI tool. Recess art backed content takes more effort and has the ability to appeal to more groups. It also brings validity and authority to your content pieces as well. Another benefit of using data points is that they are unique to the city and provides a more community-driven view of the topic. Customer local stories. Show that you actually know the local community and the relationship you have with it by sharing truly local insights on the topic. This could mean a quote or testimonial from an employee, business owner, customer, or supplier. This is another way to hyper localize your content. A direct quote from Susie Q from Denver saying, "This is the best coffee shop I've ever visited," is a much more power statement than someone were writing, "Many of your customers say we make the best coffee ever." Content promotion. Creating content isn't enough. You should be promoting your content through your community. This includes sharing it on your social media, but also reaching out to organizations that this information could be useful to. If you have truly worked to create valuable, timely content, then getting traction isn't difficult. If you create something you truly believe is valuable, then pitch it to community outlets that could see it as a valuable resource. You won't know how much your content can do for you unless you distribute it. Medical and mental health content may resonate with local businesses that support patient health, and they may want to share your content. A local museum may be interested in your historically accurate article about the history of ice cream in your city. Nearby parks may be honored to find that they were mentioned in the top hiking trails in your city and choose to share the article. Steps to creating hyperlocal content with GPT. Here, we're going to put together the data that GPT will need to give us a quality output. We want to gather information about the city, the local community, and the industry or business type you want to write about. Give GPT your prompt. If you don't get the type of results you want the first time, you may need to provide additional information or instructions to GPT to get the type of result you are looking for. Create your content outline. Use GPT to draft content briefs. Input the local topics and ask it to suggest headings, subtopics, and key points to cover that are specific to the location. Make sure you reference any local data you provided as well and provide sources. Ask GPT what page features could be included to improve local relevance, such as references, stories, and exams. Some additional information you may want to give GPT would be the word count for the finished content piece, any specific keywords you want to include, and tone for the content as well. Step 3. Use GPT for initial content drafts. Use the content briefs as a basis for GPT to generate initial drafts. The eye's capability to understand and create context-specific content will be crucial here. Make sure you include the additional informatino like word count, keywords to be used, and tone. Ask for links to any sources used so you can corroborate for yourself. I also recommend asking GPT for media additional content or information they think may be useful for this content piece. Step 4. Refine and personalize. Review and edit the content to make sure it fits the tone, voice, and personality of the website. Make any edits you need as well. Step 5. Ask for images. Once you've created your article, ask GPT to create images based on the headings for each section. You may not use all of them, but having a variety to choose from can be useful. It may be helpful to specify local landmarks you would like included and provide artistic directions such as lifestyle, photography, or vector images. Step 6. Get recommendations for promotion. Ask GPT for types of local websites or organizations that would be interested in this type of content. You can also ask for general tips or recommendations for sharing this content and for post copy for your social media platforms. If you want to use GPT to create hyperlocal content, but don't know where to start, you can visit this link to subscribe to my email list and receive access to my hyperlocal content GPT tool. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.